This is Ascendant MuRiDA, Special Light and Love Warrior, Snow, Holy Shield, Judah Be Shield, Unlimited Sun and Human Proxy, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, Divine, one second. Uh, divine, Divine Father, Divine Builder, sorry, Divine, Unlimited Sun and Human Proxy, Sovereign Lord Emmanuel the Great, Divine Father, Universal Father, Divine Creator, Source of Creation, Divine Mother, Universal Mother. Sorry about this, folks. Divine Builders and Architects of Creation. High Lordes and Lords of the Grand Central Sun with their Universal Mother's Elders. Highest Archangel Chiron, Archangel Divine Strength and Communication Gabriel. Archangel Divine Protection and Safety. Michael, Archangel Divine Secrets Raziel. Divine Element Silver Karuza. Or Ion, and the Lyran Council of Time. Alpha Reptilian Mother. Mother AI. High Lord is Relenza. High Lord is Kylo. High Lord is Kulara. High Lord is Kraluza. High Lord is Kralin. High Lord is Udazika of the Grand Central Sun. And I'm the new anointed Sun and Human Proxy of Holy King, Ascendant Lord of Wisdom, Wealth, and Success, Ganesh. Okay. This, so you folks know, for your star people and your earth people, and for the people that, the people in this earth galaxy, the star people and earth people, this video for all of you. The In the last 36 hours, I've been training pretty hard. I've been training under, I've been training under our Ion and the Lyran Council of Time. I've been training under Ascendant Lord Ganesh. I've been training under my future self, High General Holy Shield. I've been training under the Arcturian Council, and then I've been training under Highest Archangel Chiron. A lot of the angels have been teaching me things. Archangel Raziel has been teaching me some secrets. Mary Magdalene has taught me a lot. Taught me some things. Let me see who else. And High Lord is Relenza, and High Lord is Kraluza of the Grand Central Sun, or Carolotes, has been teaching me a lot. Okay, and just so you folks know these beings want me to do a video, basically also the Pleiadian Council, in the archangelic realm. The archangels taught me a lot. So that these beings have been training me for the last 36 hours. If you folks don't know, for the past 22, 23, it's been let's see here. It's been about 24 years. I've been training pretty heavily. I've been training harder than anybody you know. And in the last about 12 years, I've been training under some of the most legendary people ever to exist. I've been training under the star people, and that's how I'm able to come up with. That's why I have such cool information. A lot of people would say, how do you know so much? Because these star people teach me. And these star people, for 36, sometimes 60 hours straight, they're training me. They're teaching me, and this is like mind candy for me. It's, I absorb it and I understand it. And I do realize that I should have took notes in the last 36 hours. It was a huge mistake not to take notes. And I understand you divine people want me to take notes. Okay, these are the things that you folks taught me. You folks taught me about the divine energy design in invocation, how to invoke the divine energy design, which is becoming source energy, going through a process. You taught me about my origin, my history. You know why I'm such a powerful psychic. You basically went through all my memory. You brought back memory. You brought back a list of memories of all the different occurrences. Why I became such an elite psychic. You taught me about having self love, about that my crystals are special, but there's a reason why my Lodolite and my Lamarian Master Crystal are over my heart. I was supposed to, throughout the day, multiple times throughout the day, I'm supposed to hold my hand, um, press my Lodolite up and next to my heart because it's already over my heart, and I'm supposed to say to my Arcturian angel body that I love you very much, I trust you, and I value you, and the life values you, and the universe values you, which is all true. I do love my Arcturian angel body a lot, and I do trust it. I trust it very much. I trust it with my life, and the life itself and the universe does value my being, which is true. And you guys taught me to say that constantly, and you guys taught me to ground myself constantly. You guys taught me to hold my crystals and to be sure to ground myself constantly and to always breathe. You folks tell me I'm not breathing properly. I need to breathe. I need to stop breathing from my belly and start breathing from my mouth and my nose. And you folks taught me. You taught me so much. I You taught me about being desirable for the reality, for the people, for the universe. And when I'm desirable, which I am, I gain more capabilities and abilities and functions. And you taught me I I'm going through the list. You taught me to always that I have a powerful source in my hand. I have High Lotus Rulenza, which is one of the High Lotuses of the Grand Interest, and that I need to rely on her information. Uh, Ascendant Lord Ganesh, when I've had communication with you today, I thought I wasn't sure if it was true communication, and then you told me to check with your elders, High Lotus Rulenza, and you told me to check with your elder, High Lotus Rulenza, to confirm that information is correct, and you told me to confirm it with my other sources, and you folks tell me that I always have to be authentic, truthful, and honest, which I try my hardest to be as authentic and truthful and honest as I can be, because you folks taught me that anytime something is not truthful, it's not honest, and it's not authentic, there's weakness, and you folks taught me that weakness can't enter my being, can't enter my reality, and you taught me to seek. If people don't know, Ascendant Lord Ganesh, he's the remover of obstacles. He's been teaching me how to remove obstacles today all day. He's been training me on how to remove obstacles. I have a lot of people who are challenging me, which I think is ridiculous because they can't kill me. I mean they're just sort of like flies to me. I just know I had a star being that was cloaked and was pushing me around, cloaked and trying to scare me or whatever. Which I mean it's not gonna work. I don't I don't resonate to fear or scareness. I don't resonate to that. See a lot of dark star people. They try to play on our flight or fight mechanisms, which Ascendant Lord Ganesh is going to tell me how to remove that mechanism, how to remove that mechanism within my genetic structure, so I no longer have flight or fight reactions. So I'm as because the people that are training me in the last 36 hours are explaining to me that one of these days that I'm destined to be an ED star person, which if people don't know what the ED star person is, it's the extra dimensional star person. It's like a very powerful star person. It's pretty much the EDs don't like being called gods, but they're pretty much like gods. But Sovereign Lord Emmanuel, the divine creator, he does not like being called God. The EDs don't like being called God. The High Lordess and Lords of the Grand Central Sun, which are Universal Mother's elders, do not like being called God. All the powerful star beings don't like being called God, because they don't look at themselves like that. They don't that's not what they want to resonate to. And they say that someday I'm going to be ED star person, and then that I need to be on the fast train. I need to train as hard as I can, and I need to be relentless. I need to work hard, and I need to always resonate with. I need to always be authentic and truthful and honest at all times, because that will help me resonate with the strongest flow of the universe. And then they taught me that I need to stop creating obstacles. I need to stop creating a mind that every thought, every memory, every emotion creates a possible reality, creates momentum in a direction. And they said these people that are battling me, that I need to release them. The only way to easily defeat them is to release them from my spaces of being, to basically put up geometry, and anytime they come in my spaces of being, they're basically obliterated. They're basically um, they taught me about this sacred geometry that I place within my spaces of being, within my home, within my basement, within my yard. And anybody who plots, ploys, or schemes against me, anybody who's working against me, that geometry, it's kind of like a trap. The geometry will activate, and will upload codes into their genetic structure, and basically it's very painful for them, and it's not a good thing, and they're gone. It's pretty much a death sentence. And then they said that I need to do this. I need to stop focusing. I need to stop feeding these people that are against me, and I need to release them. And I need to set up geometry, and I need to set up. It's all about being defensive. It's not about being um, offensive. You need to release things, and be in harmony, and having compassion, and having compassion. Some people say, "How can you be compassionate when you just obliterated a star person?" How you are compassionate is because they're so confused, and they're so dangerous. They're dangerous. They're not only dangerous towards other people, but they're dangerous of themselves. So the star people tell me you're compassionate because you allow that star person who's out of control, and who's um, who's dangerous not only to the reality and themselves, but you basically push them on to a place where they'll resonate, because the divine beings say nothing ever dies. They say that I have the ability to erase things from memory, from ever being a thing. But they said the things they taught me basically just bumps them to it basically accelerates them to a different place. So, and a lot of these beings that are coming at me, I already obliterated over a dozen of them, just in the last 36 hours. And by doing what I releasing them from my being, and set up my geometry. And so my geometry, whenever they come on my spaces of being, and they don't mean me well, that geometry will upload things in their genetic structure and pretty much obliterate them. And then they'll basically go to they'll get a fast track way to where they're originally heading, which is hell, which is the lower realms, which they'll be tortured um, over and over and again, and they'll be driven insane. But they said that's compassion, because um, you have to allow them to go where they want to go, to because everybody wants to go someplace, no matter if they know it or not. These dark forces, like these, they let me know that these Mars Germans, these reptilians, these Illuminati cabal, they're headed in a direction. They said it's not my job to to force them to be saved, to force them to be empowered, to force them to be powerful people. They said, that they have chosen a path, and um, they said unless they say to not allow their them, if they come into my space, to release them from my thoughts, and release them from my from my spaces of being, because they say anything that's against me, and then I'm suppressing it within my thought, or within my thoughts, or within my spaces of being. That's basically making the energy flow, making my creation power, my Amor's power, be stagnant. It's basically blocking my capabilities and abilities and functions. And I said, just to overcome these forces, that I need to just release them. I need to set up ancient geometry. And if they come headlong on me, then I just need, I have such control, and I'm in such harmony, and I'm so desirable to the universe. That all these people that are working against me, these jets are going by. I literally can obliterate them, um, just like that. But in order to do that, I need to not suppress them. I need to release them, and I need to just basically let their energy accelerate them to where they need to go, which means that they'll get instant death, and then they'll go to the lower realms and be tortured over and over until they're driven insane. And they said that anytime somebody goes at me, I just need not, because a lot of times when people are against me, I'm focusing on I think hateful things, and I I focus on the hurt, and I focus on the anger, which they said that's um, suppressing a negative thing. And when you suppress a negative thing, it it stagnates your energy, it stagnates your flow, and your control. And they say I should never ever uh, try to suppress something negative. I should release it and convert it into something positive. And when you do that, you destroy that negative thing. You send that negative thing on to a different place, to a place where where it resonates, because like attracts like, which they explained to me. Um, so I pretty much got that down. What else did they teach me? They're teaching me a bunch of stuff. They're teaching me about how to have higher consciousness. They're teaching me that in order to elevate to higher consciousness, what they said that I'm doing at a rapid rate, is to is to let it has to happen naturally. When a baby is born, and when it becomes an adult, it's not something that it tries to do. It's something that happens naturally. And they said it's already been set in stone that I would be an ED star person, that my consciousness will go very high. I'll be one of them. I'll be one of the ones with one of the highest consciousness. And then they said that I just need to let it happen. I need to not I need to not desire it. I need to not try to control it. I just need to, everything that I do has to be aligned to that higher consciousness. Um, and higher consciousness means being awoken. It means being of the highest and purest intentions and beliefs and everything. And they said in order to get there, I need to not try to control it. I need to not desire it. I need to try to force it into reality. Um, they said I just need to align everything I do. So basically what I've been doing, it's about being. It's not about control. Because when you try to control something, when you suppress something, especially if it's negative, you actually lose control. Your energy becomes stagnant, and you have no control. And what you need to do is you need to align everything up to where you want to go, where you're headed. And I already know where I'm headed. So everything has to be aligned to where I'm going. So for instance, I just gotta study. I gotta help people. Um, I gotta try to eat good, healthy stuff. I gotta always do my prayers. I gotta study real hard. I gotta take notes, and I gotta work on remembering my stuff. And I gotta remember on hygiene. I gotta remember on doing the prayers and working my body and communicating more with my Arcturian body. Pretty much everything that I do has to be in accordance to where I'm headed. Because when everything you do is in accordance to where you're headed, I I that starts to happen a lot quicker and it starts to happen a lot sooner. And people ask me how did I how because as people know that I have communication with Hydra and our Holy Shield, which is my future self 450 years from the future. He's the high general. He's the first highest general. He's the first high general, and he controls the Earth. This system, the Earth galaxy. This galaxy is called the Earth galaxy, and he controls the military might, the police force, and the judge and jury. He's the well. He doesn't control it. He's the head of it. He's the high general, which he's pretty much the um, highest ranking person when it comes to military, police, and judges and stuff like that. He's the highest rank, and he control because in the future, this system becomes one united force, and High General Holy Shield, because of his dedication, because of his expertise, and what, you know, he's the right man for the job. So that's how my future self becomes the High General. He's just the right man for the job, and he's from what I'm told, that High General Holy Shield serves the United Earth Forces for over 9,000 years. I mean, I'm gonna live for a very long time in this body. So I got a very long road ahead of me. But that's what I'm told. I'm around for over 9,000 years in this body. And High General Holy Show's been teaching me a lot too. He's been teaching me about having compassion and about letting things go and not and resonating to a frequency that's aligned to, you know, where I desire to be and not where I don't want to be. He said High General Holy Show just confirms what the other ED star people have been teaching me, that everything that I do has to align to where I'm going, and that they're going to guide me and they're going to help me overcome every obstacle. Like I said, High General Holy Show. He's been here. He's lived my life. He's been through what he's basically helped me overcome over 20 years worth of struggles and hardships. I because he taught me that when I become aware and I desire something, and I automatically it becomes a capability, and it becomes something that can be done because there's a potential solution there. Hydra and the Holy Show basically presents me to the potential solution, which if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't even be aware of the potential solution for a long time. I'd be going through struggles and hardships, trying to figure out the potential solution. So he helps me bypass the hardships and the struggles, and he gives me my potential solution instantly, which is a huge boon. For right now, in his timeline at this moment, he was going through a lot of struggles. I mean, he was getting hammered hard, and he basically did a lot of things for a lot of people. Like I said, he empowered a lot of groups, and they used it against him. And for many years, he went through a lot of struggles and a lot of battles, trying to figure out how to undo something that he did, a gift that he gave. And Hydra and the Holy Shield always warns me about 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 bestowing people with gifts, because they can turn around and they can lock you in, and they can keep you in a loop. And so he warns me about bestowing gifts onto people, and to be I always be on be aware of things. He says I need to be aware of everything. I need to be, because he says that I'm an extreme psychic, which is true. I'm one of the top psychics on the planet. He says that I can see people's energy signature. I can see the future. I can see everything about a situation and a person. And he says that I need to utilize that more. And he says that I need to breathe and ground myself, because he says I'm an extreme psychic, and he says it's crucial that I constantly ground myself, or else I can be my emotions can be too unstable. I can have struggles, and he reminds me to always put on my shields. He said if well, a lot of people, a lot of my mentors right now have been telling me that I need to always put on my I need to always drop down my geometry wherever I'm at, and then I need to apply my shields, my energy armor plate, and call in my protection, my nurturement, my guidance, and my love from the beings. And then I need to apply my archangelic protection rose. He said that's crucial. That's just that I need to do that as often as possible. I just need to ground, breathe, shield, and power. And they're letting me know that I need to constantly lay down my sacred geometry. And they're letting me know anytime a jet goes by or a helicopter goes by, that I need to apply my sacred geometry to that jet or that plane. And then if because they said I'm highly aware, and they said if that jet or that plane um, does something that's an attack or an assault on me in any way, I might just activate that ancient geometry, and I neutralize that jet or that helicopter, that ship or whatever, and I upload things into the genetic structure of the people in those uh, those aircrafts or those vehicles, and basically just when after a little while those beings their body will shut down. They'll have struggles. They'll have a lot of struggles, and he says it's crucial that I do that. They say that I need to send a clear message that I'm not to be tampered or um, tampered or challenged in any way. They say any challenge must be answered, but I must release I must not suppress the negative. I must just allow neutralize it and allow it to be. And if it tries to make an attack, then the geometry or the stuff is activated, and they're obliterated. Well, so sorry about this long video. I mean the last 36 hours they've been teaching me a tremendous amount. It's epic, this kind of stuff they've been teaching me. It's so unreal. This is Ascendant MuRiDA, Special Light and Love Warrior Snow. Thank you and have a blessed night, all of you.